So, YouTube, I'm back again with another video. It's been a while since I've done one. Matter of fact, it's probably been about 2 months since I've done one. So anyway, I'm back again, and the subject I want to talk about today is an herb called tumeric. I don't know if you call it an herb. I guess you would. Well, anyway, it's a powder form that I like to use. But first of all, I want to tell you a story about a lady that I've seen on YouTube that uses turmeric in pretty much all of her dishes. And the reason I found her to be of great interest is because she's 105 years old, and she's from the Middle East. And she likes to go outside and cook on her homemade grill, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, she'll build her own fire, and then she'll put her racks on top of it, and then she'll put her blocks on the side of it, so she have her own little grill that she uses. Well, she's I think they said she's deaf in one ear, but she see very well, and she can hear out of her other ear. So she cooks all the time, and she cooks and she feeds her family. I don't know if her nephews or nieces or whatever, they all come around and participate when she cooks. Sometimes they even help her prepare the meal. But yeah, for her to be 105 years old and she eats turmeric all the time, because I've noticed every dish that, not every dish, but pretty much every dish that I've seen her cook, she always put turmeric in it, no matter what. So I feel like if she's doing that now, and she's as healthy as she is now, it's probably because she's been doing that ever since she was young. So, you know, it's pretty much in her system now. And they say that the benefits of turmeric is it prevents arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. It prevents it and pretty much helps you get rid of it. So if you probably take it on a regular basis, I don't know what doses, I can't really recommend a dosage because I don't know. But I don't see that it can hurt you. The only thing that I think that could be bad about it is that it did say it's like a blood thinner. So if you take too much of it, that could probably not be good. But if you take it within reason, maybe 3 glasses a week or something like that, 1 teaspoon or maybe a half a teaspoon, depending on how you feel about it. But myself, I drink it pretty much every day now. And the way I drink it is I make my own smoothies. Sometimes I put some spinach or maybe some beets, and I always put a banana, and I always put lemon. And so when I make that, I just put some turmeric in it, and I stir that in, and it turns your drink to a pretty golden yellow color, and you really can't even taste it in the drink. So that's a good thing with it being healthy as it is. If you can't taste it, so that's a good thing. I even cook with it in some of my dishes. Sometimes I put it in my rice when I'm cooking it, and sometimes I stir fry. And when I stir fry, I even put it in that. So I made a habit of using it on a daily basis. And like I said, it talked about it's good for arthritis and stuff, and I believe that it is good for that. I don't have arthritis, but I do sometimes. My joints get sore sometimes when I walk. Sometimes I like to get out and walk for exercise. Sometimes my joints might get stiff or something like that, and if I take some of that, it just immediately seems like it goes away. So I feel like that stuff has a bunch of great benefits, and that one I could speak on. And yeah, this lady, like I said, she's been probably been doing this for many years for her to be able to get around like she does, because I've even noticed her, she's not overweight or anything like that, but even at 105 years old, it's hard to see somebody getting around like that. So it's got to be something to do with her diet over the years. But I've noticed her, she can squat down really easy, pop up really easy, and she can do whatever easily with no problem. So I feel like if it's working for her like that, it's probably a good thing. And I've even seen one of the older guys that he's from the Middle East too, He's like, I think they say he was 100 years old, and he did a marathon. I'm not sure how far the marathon was, but he ran all the way through the marathon at 100 years old. So I'm thinking if they drink and eat turmeric over there all the time, that's probably why they are able to get around so good. That's probably why their joints are so healthy, and they don't have probably no issues with the joints and things. It's because of that main ingredient. But I've also noticed she cooks with a lot of other different spices too. So I think that probably had a lot to do with it. But yeah, I think that oh yeah, they said it was good for diabetes. They said it's potentially can reverse diabetes if you take it on a regular basis. Like I said, I don't know how often or how much you should take, but I guess you have to try it at your own recommendation. But I would try it. I mean, I would recommend somebody to try it because I do it. And they also said it was good for let's see what another thing I would talked about memory loss. They said that it's good to help reverse Alzheimer's and memory problems. So if you're having issues with that, then that might be something you want to try. Like I said, I myself, I'm not a doctor, so I can't really say what you should take or how much you should take or how often you should take it. But I myself, I usually try to drink at least 3 glasses of it a week. I don't think that's too much. Sometimes I do a little bit more, but I usually maybe no more than a teaspoonful. If you're just getting started, maybe a half a teaspoon and just kind of work it up. And as far as the flavor in it, you don't even taste it, because I guess the other vegetables that I have in it just kind of overpower it. But it doesn't have a bad taste at all. But yeah, it's good to cook with. It's good to make smoothies out of, and it's a good herb all together. So I would recommend it for anybody that's want to reverse your health. And they said that it's also good for high cholesterol. If your cholesterol is high and you're having issues and you're having a hard time getting it down, getting it in normal range, so maybe you should try some of that, because they also said it's like a blood thinner too. So you really have to be careful about that, because you don't want to thin your blood out too much, but you want enough to keep your arteries and stuff clean. So it's known to clean your arteries, reduce your cholesterol, help you reverse diabetes, help you with memory loss, and help you with arthritis. I mean, you can't beat that. So yeah, that's something that I like. I've been doing it for a while now. And one thing I can say for sure, it does help you with stiff joints. So I would recommend anybody that's trying to reverse their health to try something like that, because we all are responsible for our own selves. We are all responsible for our own lives, and we all are responsible for our own actions. Nobody else is responsible for us. So we have to take it upon ourselves to make sure we're healthy, eating right, and exercising, doing what we need to do. Because the doctors are here for a reason. They're here to take care of you if you're not taking care of yourself. And the results you may get from them may be good or bad, depending on what type of medicine you take. Or some of the medicine that they're recommending now, you take it for one thing, it'll cause another thing. You take it for one thing, it'll cause another thing. So, like I said, we all need to be responsible for our own life and stop putting our lives in the hands of others. And just, do your research, read up on different things, and find out what's good for you. And I feel like herbal things are good. You just have to read and do your research and find out what's best for you. And a lot of stuff, herbs that you take can help reverse your health. So I would recommend that. But so pretty much that's all I have to say right now, because that's all I can think of that I need to talk about. But I would like to hear somebody's comment in the comment section below to let me see what somebody thinks about what I said, or if anybody has used turmeric or that is using it or has started to use it, and you have some good or bad results. I would like to know that. If you can put that in the comment below, I would appreciate it, because I like to know, the benefits that somebody's getting. But herbs are good. I think they're all around good. You just got to get used to taking them again, because that's what they used to use long years ago. And people was, they were sick back then, but not as bad as they are now, because nowadays our foods have so many different chemicals in it. They have that GMO and a lot of other different stuff they have in it. A lot of stuff that's in our food, we have no idea what we're eating. So I would say that it's on each and every one of us to be responsible for our own lives, our own health. Because like I said, the doctors, they can only do so much, and you yourself and myself, we can reverse a lot of illnesses if we take it upon ourselves to take action, do your own research, read up on things. You got the internet, it's available, so use it for your own benefit, to search out for what's good for you. So pretty much that's all I have to talk about right now. I just wanted to make that video to just to encourage somebody about the turmeric and the benefits of it, because I think they're great. And I say we are responsible, so let's take our own health in our own hands and be responsible. Okay, so that's all I pretty much have to say right now. I'll be back again with another video soon, but I'm going to cut this right now. So